Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to do another video here today. I got a broken garage door spring. So I already installed a new garage door opener a couple months ago. My wife couldn't get in the garage. There it is. So I'll show you how to fix a garage door opener spring. First thing I did is I went online and bought a new one. So I think I just bought both sides. I'm going to replace both sides, I think, just for consistency's sake. And that. So I think I paid about 150 bucks for him. So the first thing we're gonna do, so obviously tension's removed on that side since that spring is broke. Then up here in the middle, right there, we're gonna undo those bolts. But before we do that, we gotta unwind this. So to do that, what I got here, I wonder if they're different on everyone, but mine is a 1/2. There you go, 1/2 inch, and those set screws are right there. So I'll put that on there. Mine came with 2 bars right here, as you can see, so they've slid into here. And I put tape on them so you know when they're all the way in. The one issue that you can get is you don't know if they're all the way in, and then this can go flying and it can kill you. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna have to there should be 2 of them. Let's see if I can find it up here. Other one's back there. So I'm gonna loosen both of those and then unwind. Let this unwind by my hands. I can't. I can't hold the phone and do it at the same time. So I'll be right back. So here's how I unwind it, like this. I loosened these 2 with a 7/16 actually. I didn't let it in. Just keep going like this. 19, 19. Okay, pause it again. So here's this upside down. I think this is right now. Okay. So here's my one trick. I taped. And as far as they go, boom, so you know they come in safe. As always. Next up, you remove these right up here with the 9/16 wrench. I already loosened it. I just kind of unscrew them, and they should come apart. Okay, now we got this off right there. You can see it slides like this. So now there's a little bearing in there too. They say it's good for 10,000 ups and downs. So I got extra one of those. I might actually replace it. We'll see. Probably will. So next I'm gonna go over to this edge over there and remove that thing. So hold on. Okay, so here we are on the side now. I'm about to remove the broken one. So undo these 2 bad boys. So once again, I got my trusty old 7/16. I'm gonna loosen. Then let me be right back. Okay, got them loose. And I just disconnected this bad boy from there. There's a right up here, little notch, and then it just kind of winds up in there. So got that disconnected. Now I'm gonna go do the other side. Okay, here we are on the other side. You can see this bad boy right here. Just slide that out. There, disconnected. So I loop it around right here. Make sure it doesn't fall down. There you go. Now undo these. All right, got it undone there. So now I'm going to slide this bar all the way out and then remove the springs. But I need 2 hands again for that. So I'll be right back again. Okay, so I got this is my good one I took out. I'm going to replace them both since I bought both, but you can see it's quite a bit. It's different than my new one. New one's a little smaller, but it shouldn't matter as long as we get the tension right. I bought a thicker size one too. So this one was a 250. I think I got a 225. I think 207 is a standard size, but I should be just fine. It shouldn't matter much. Just get them wound right. And then you got to get 2-inch diameter. So mine are both 2-inch. You can see there. So you want to make sure you line them up left and left and right and right. So the way you can tell that is this one came from my left side. So when you attach it on there, the springs wind down towards you. So then I got out my 2 new ones, and this one comes down towards me. If I were to put this one over here, you see this one's coming up towards me right there. That would be no-go. You need them both sides coming down. So I flip this around. Now this one's coming up and over and down towards me. So that's how you do it. This is what it looks like up there now. That one is pulled out there. Slid out because right over here. There you go. And did it. Set it down there. I'm going to slide the new one on and then attach it right up there to my main bearing. So my bearing's actually looking almost brand new, so I'm not even going to replace them yet. I got 3 of them. Sometimes you only have one right in the middle. Depends on your garage door style. So that's it. That's my broken one right there then. So I'll remove that side next. Okay dudes, I got the springs back on, and then I looped that through, and then, oh, blurry. Okay, so here's my new springs. So I'm going to bring them in. Hopefully yours are easier than mine. Mine are, you can see these little black things. I'm assuming it's just trouble. Alright, I need 2 hands. Hold on. Okay, so I'm trying to get this other side in, and my bar, you can see here, is kind of used and crappy. Previous owner probably bought it at a garage sale or something. But so I'm having to hit it. I'm getting some grooves in it, so I'm trying to hit it so I can get it back up in line over here. So you might encounter some problems like that too. Just grab your hammer. Don't be afraid to hit those things, I guess. And so once you get these 2 springs bolted on, then you can go back over to the sides and get those set screws back on those bad boys. So that's I gotta pause it here while I hammer this guy in. Okay, so here you can see my previous set screws are set right there. So that was causing the stickiness problem from this bad boy trying to get through. Okay, so here I got these back on, bolted together. Now I'm going to tighten them down with my trusty old 9/16. Boom. Boom. Alright, be right back. Okay, so these bad boys are nice and tight now. Boom, boom, boom. So now what you do, you go to the ends, you refasten those, and then tighten those down. So I'll be right back again. Okay, we're back over here now. So you loop the one through right there, and then you just kind of wind it up. Keep it on the track. You want to keep it on the track. And then you kind of get fairly tight, and then you're just going to lock down these nuts right there. So I will do that now. Ooh, nice and tight. There we go. That's my sound effects, so you know it was tight. Okay, now I'm on the left side. And then, okay, so here's a good little clue too. Left side is always red. Red for not right. I have no idea why red isn't right, but that's what they do. Alright, so I'll come back over here. Got this bad boy here, so it's going to slide all the way down. And then you grab this doodaddy. It's going to see how talented I am. Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. So you can see where it sits in here. So I can show you how it's done. Like that, and that's going to wind it up. So boom, boom, boom. This is incredibly hard to do with one hand. I hope everyone's happy with how my work is. Alright, I give up. I gotta do two hands. Hold on. Alright, I'll be the first to admit I'm not the brightest guy, but I had the wire on the wrong side of this pole. So put it on there. Goes on nice and easy. So now I'm going to put it back to the edge. You line up an edge. Get this in the groove. Nice and snug. And then you just tighten down these two bolts. I'll be right back. 7/16 again. Okay, this is nice and tight now. So, maybe the final step. Now I'm going to go back over here and tighten these bad boys. We're going to crank on them with my bars, and I want to say it's about 30 quarter cranks, but we'll have to measure and find out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now these are the same 7/16 minor arteries. So then what I'm going to do, wind it up. And again, you make sure, over here, this, you can see right here, they come around and wrap towards you. That's how you know you got on the right side. So I'm going to take these and you wind them up like this. Boom. And then put the other bar in and then keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do about probably 32 times on these ones. And then we'll balance the garage door and see if it worked. Okay, I actually did 34 turns. Since I got a bigger garage door, it's insulated and heavy. I'm going to do 34 on the other side now. So I'm going to turn these lock screws in and lock them. You just go until they stop, and then probably just like another 3/4 turn. It doesn't take much. You can see here the old marks. They kind of go in. So then I'm going to go back over here too, though, and make sure that my spring is set in. Looks like it popped out, so I got to make sure you want to make sure that's still inside where it needs to be. So, hey dudes, okay, here I am on the other side. So now I'm going to wind this up, and they always wind up. Both sides wind up. So turning them this way, and then over here I had to readjust this bad boy. I always want to make sure that the cable is in line and sitting good. So I'm going to take my guys, and this is the only dangerous part about this whole job, is you just got to make sure you get these in all the way. Get them in, wind up, and then I'll put the other bar in. Let me see if I can do it with my head here at first. There you go. Then wind up, and then you take this one down and just kind of rotate around to the next one. So that's how you do it. And I did 34 times on mine here, but I got a long garage door, room, double garage, and an oversized double garage. You can see this is where my wife normally parks. She's mad at me. I gotta hurry up and get this done so she can park inside. It's raining super hard out there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the best thing to do is to put that last one in right here and then pressure rest it against the garage door. So now I can easily tighten them. That's a lot of work though. And I'm a pretty strong guy. Still a lot of work for me. All right. So I'm going to tighten these bad boys down, and then I'll be able to lift up and release it, and then we'll balance I'll show you how to balance it. Okay, so I just pulled the last one out of there. Whew. tighten those locking nuts. Everything works. So now I'm gonna flip this, flip it down, so it will be good to go. So I can lift up manually. Remove your tools you set on the ledge. Remove them here, and then I'll show you how to balance. Okay, dude. So here I am. Got my garage door right here, and now in theory, you want to lift it up. It should balance about at your waist. So here I go. Ooh, this is nice and easy. Okay, even balancing right about. Ooh. Ah, perfect. Hold on, I'll switch. Okay, so here it is. So now it balances nice, and see how it sits right there? It's a little high. It's about up to my chest, but with the springs are going to break in a little bit too, and then they'll come back to normal. So flip it back down. Comes down super easy. Pretty easy. Can't believe this actually worked. Nothing ever works for me. Okay, so now I will come back here. Camera back around. Okay, so now you're gonna flip that switch back. Right there. Hold on a second. There we go, I flipped that switch. Now it sits like that, so I'm gonna grab my trusty old remote, hit the button. All right, it's going up. It's like a Christmas miracle, it actually worked. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, coming down. Wow, can't believe it worked. This stuff never happens to me. Alright, so that's how you install new springs and get the garage door back up and working again. So, hope this was helpful to you. And thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you later.